Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Welcome to the show as we talk about the best tax refund loans. Who offers these things? And of course, the big question is, should you get one? Because if you're like me, tax season couldn't come soon enough. You're either gearing up for a refund or you're organized and ready to put tax season behind you, like me. Get it out of the way. If you're getting a refund, that might be the reason you're ready for tax season. Then you've probably heard of early tax refund anticipation loans. If you've been debating whether or not to use an anticipation loan, here's what you need to know. A quick note, our main thought on these loans and products is a big fat no. But we're also not your mother, so at least get educated on what you need to know before you take them on. Before you listen on, though, make sure you check out our tax refund calendar so that you know when you could potentially expect your refund. It might make more sense just to wait than to get a loan. With that said, on to the tax refund anticipation loan stuff. All right, first of all, what is this early tax refund anticipation loan? An early tax refund anticipation loan is a loan that you get from a tax preparation service instead of waiting for your refund to come. These loans can be given as early as the day your tax return is accepted by the IRS, which is about 3 weeks sooner than waiting for the refund. They normally have tax preparation fees deducted from them and may come with other fees for taking out the loan. These loans are popular since they can help taxpayers receive their refunds early, of course. Anticipation loans are generally given out by a special debit card, a check, or a direct deposit. A quick note here, though. Be very careful when getting a debit card or even a gift card. If you enter the wrong information or email, your refund can be lost and it can be nearly impossible to get your money back. No joke. When your actual tax refund is available, the check will be sent to the tax preparer who gave you the loan, automatically paying your anticipation loan back. And you never even saw the money. Here's a warning about refund anticipation loans. I do not recommend using your tax refund for a cash advance or to fund any type of refund anticipation loan. As you're going to hear in just a bit, these are expensive compared to other options available. Furthermore, some unscrupulous tax preparers may charge higher fees than they're allowed to, or even hidden fees or interest, for crying out loud. So you need to do your due diligence on this stuff. If you're in a pinch and think this is the only way out, be smart about your choices. A lot of people looking for a loan might be better served by one of the options on our best personal loans list, and you can find that at thecollegeinvestor.com. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program. Can you get a refund anticipation loan with a bad credit? That's a good question, and the answer is, it depends. There are some companies who claim to give anticipations loan without a credit check, like Jackson Hewitt, for example, and others will require a credit check, and some might charge maybe a higher fee if you have bad credit. If you're planning on getting an anticipation loan, your best bet is to just simply call and ask the tax prep service provider you plan on going to about the details beforehand. You can also opt to try for a personal loan, and you can check out, for something like that, the company Credible and get a quote. And that leads us to who actually offers these anticipation loans anyway. Thanks to refund anticipation loan regulations over the past few years, many of the companies who formerly offered refund loans just no longer do. This is good for consumers, as the expensive loans that preyed on low-income families are now obsolete. However, there are some companies that do still offer anticipation loans, although they look a lot different than the expensive ones of the past. Here are the most popular. TurboTax, of course, offers a refund advance. They can give you up to $4,000 in less than a day. They estimate that most loans will be closed within 1 to 2 hours of IRS acceptance of the tax return. Even better, you can get the advance with $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Your loan will be funded to your Credit Karma Money Spend account, typically within 1 to 2 hours after the IRS acceptance of your e-filed federal return, and you might access your funds online through a virtual card. Your physical Credit Karma Visa debit card should arrive in 7 to 14 days. We do have a complete and full TurboTax review, by the way, at thecollegeinvestor.com. Which moves on to another service you might have heard of before, H&R Block Emerald Advance. This seems to have departed from the traditional refund anticipation loan and now offers the Emerald Advance starting as early as November each year. The Emerald Advance is a line of credit of up to $1,000 issued before the Christmas season, and that must be paid back by February 15th the following year. Kind of interesting. As long as the loan is paid back by February 15th, then loan holders may be eligible to keep their line of credit for the entire year. It's important to note, though, that the H&R Block Emerald Advance is much riskier than a traditional anticipation loan, as it is a line of credit with interest, and not just a one-time payment, or a one-time loan rather, secured by your tax refund. However, you can use your tax refund to pay down your line of credit to $0 each year, so that might be an idea. And here's what else you need to know about the Emerald Advance. There's a $45 annual fee for opening up the account, 35.9% APR. This is high, people. Almost 36%? Hey. There's a minimum monthly payment of $25 or 4% of your balance, whichever is greater, $7.50 late payment fee, and $20 returned payment fee. If you want to find out more, it's at thecollegeinvestor.com. Jackson Hewitt is offering up their own $4,500 with an early tax refund loan starting December 13th online and at select locations through February 19th. All you need is a payment stub or proof of income, and you could qualify for up to $700 at participating locations. They actually offer two products up to $1,000 before the holidays starting December 13th, which has a 6% fee, up to $60. They offer a $3,500 no-fee refund advance loan when you file your tax return starting January 2nd. You can borrow the max of $4,500 combined as long as you have a tax refund due of at least $4,600 after fees. To find out about this, see if you can pre-qualify right now. It's a 0% APR loan by MetaBank, by the way, and of course terms apply. Then, head to a participating location starting December 13th with your pay stub or other income verification in hand. You can find out more at thecollegeinvestor.com. I'm going to say that a lot. Get used to it. Okay. Next up is Liberty Tax. You ever see the people dressed up like Lady Liberty with the signs? Yeah, those people. Liberty Tax offers holiday tax refund loans in the amount of $200 to $500 for taxpayers who qualify. Right now, you must have used Liberty Tax previously to qualify for this. Very interesting. And these loans are secured by your refund. They're available in the form of a check printed inside the office or a prepaid MasterCard or even direct deposit. We do have a full Liberty Tax review as well. And you know the website, thecollegeinvestor.com. It's there. Now, let's talk about some alternatives to refund anticipation loans. You ever thought about just simply getting a personal loan? I know this might sound a little bit weird, but you might get more money, better interest, and just an all-around better deal. A personal loan can be a great way to pay off high-interest credit card debt, consolidate multiple loans, get your car or house fixed, and more. The helpful feature about these loans is that you have a set payback period versus just having to do your taxes and then waiting for the return. We recommend shopping for a personal loan on Credible. It's a comparison website where you can see what different options you might qualify for online in just 2 minutes, no joke. You can borrow anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000 with APRs as low as 5.4% with autopay. That's a great deal, especially when you look at something like Emerald Advance. You can check out Credibles just to see if it makes sense for you at thecollegeinvestor.com. Now, what can you do to speed up your refund if you insist on getting one of these anticipation loans? Please perform your due diligence. You can go for the fee-free loans of up to $1,300, and by all means, stay away from the lines of credit and all other loans that charge fees and hefty interest. If for some reason you can't get a free anticipation loan, you're much better off just simply waiting for your refund to come in. I know it might be stressful, but you're going to want to do that. If you want to speed up the refund, here's what you should do. File as early as you can. You can file as early as January 1st, although we estimate that the IRS won't actually start accepting returns until January 23rd of 2023. You can use a tax prep service, some of the things we talked about today, or file online. Don't forget about the delay for EITC and ACTC, by the way. If you're filing for the Earned Income Tax Credit or Additional Child Tax Credit, your return will automatically be held until February 15th to be processed. So you likely won't even get your return until late February or even early March. So this is a really big one. Have all your information together. Before you file, make sure you have everything you need. Impatience could cause an error on your part and delay your refund. File electronically. Filing electronically is hugely quicker than filing a paper return and should result in a faster refund. Remember, if you file by mail, you have to mail in your return. That takes a week. And the IRS has to manually put it into the system. That takes about 4 weeks. Filing by mail typically adds 12 weeks to your original 21 days if you e-file. And then use direct deposit. That's the quickest way to receive your refund. If you opt for a check, you're only adding time to your refund. Now, the IRS has to send your information to the check printers and then they have to mail it to you. That process adds at least a week to your refund. It's not a week. It's just longer than that. It's always longer. You can check out a bunch of bank accounts we have that allow for early tax refund deposits at thecollegeinvestor.com. Tax refunds are typically given and received within 21 days of your tax return being accepted, which means you could receive your refund via direct deposit as early as February 20th. Not bad. Although, because of a new tax law, you might not see your refund until a few weeks after that date, but that's the earliest you can get it. If at all possible, wait for your tax refund to come in from the IRS. If you absolutely emergency, I need this refund early, opt for a fee-free loan and stay away from the lines of credit. And that is our show for today. I hope it was helpful to you. And if you want to dive deeper, I know I said the website a ton during today's show because there are a ton of links to check out inside of this article. Just copy and paste the title of the podcast right into the search bar at thecollegeinvestor.com and you'll find it. You can also find us all over social media. We'd love to get to know you better, answer your questions if we can, and just help you along on this journey together. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you again real soon.